Thank you. Good morning. Chairman, Axler Venture and co-founder Infosys Limited, Shri Krishn Gopal Krishnan ji. Chairman CII Karnataka, State Council and Director NR Group, Shri Arjun M. Renga. Deputy Chairman CII Southern Region and President and Managing Director Volvo Group, Shri Kamal Bali ji. Vice Chairman CII Karnataka State Council and Managing Director Mr. Vijay Krishn Venkatesan, and other dignitaries on the dais and dignitaries of the dais, innovators, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to thank CII for holding such conference physically. And the topic, which is imagination engineering. Engineering imagination is very apt for today's when everybody is talking about the innovation. As Honorable Minister says, now innovation is necessity. It is a regular feature. It is no more luxury. And it is rightly so. World is changing very rapidly. And the country which can compete in innovation, which will drive the economy, will lead the whole world. This is now matter of fact. And perhaps our nation has all ingredients, all prerequisites to lead in the innovation to this world. When I say all prerequisite, so first prerequisite for innovation is talented manpower, pool of talented manpower. I think we are at number one. Thanks to IT industry and thanks to our parents, so we are the engineer, we are engineer of that era. We are not engineer by choice. We are engineer as per force. Since you are very good in 12th, you have to go to engineering. You are good in engineering, we have been put in conveyor belt. Product has been created. And people like Krishn Gopalan, they have catch us. And they made us software engineer. But that, we say, blessing in disguise. We thought we have not given choice. My child has the choice. Somebody wants to work in economics. Somebody wants in artificial intelligence and so on. But we have no choice, either doctor or engineer. And so this has become a, now today, asset for this country, for this very nation. So this is first prerequisite. We are not lacking in it. And this prerequisite we have in plenty in this country. This IT industry has given a lot to this nation. In 2000, this industry was of $8 billion US dollar. Now we are talking about the $227 billion. Created 5.1 million employment. We were started in 2000. IT industry was 2% of GDP. Now we have more than 7% of GDP. This IT industry contribution, a lot, and I hope same contribution will continue from the city like Bangalore in the innovation also. Second, most important thing for innovation is, now when we are talking about the innovation, this innovation is not like we are going to research on Maxwell equations. Now this innovation is how to find the solution of the problem. We are in the different innovation cycle. This innovation about artificial intelligence, this innovation about big data analytics, this innovation is about machine-to-machine learning. For that, most important thing is data. And then no nation, no country can create the kind of data we can create. And this is our asset. 1.3 billion people of this country is the asset for the innovation, because nobody can create that kind of the data by which machine can be learned or artificial intelligence algorithm can be developed. And this asset has to be capitalized by this country at the earliest possible. So first prerequisite I said, manpower. We have talented manpower. Second is, if we really want to work in deep technology, we need data, and we can create any sort of data. Maybe today this data may be in silos, may not be in organized form, may not in the very useful format, may not be following ethical practices. There could be a number of reasons, but this data is asset for all of us. We should create organized pool of data so that we can make our machine to learn. We can create kind of algorithm which is required for next phase of the innovation. And the third most important thing for the innovation is called trust. Our country, our nation, our political power, our bureaucrats, our software engineers, the company like Infosys, they have created a lot of trust in the world for Indian pool, for this country. Because now the kind of innovation is happening, unless you have the trust, you will not take any, even small software or hardware or any chip, unless you have the trust on that very country. So this is third ingredients, third prerequisite for innovation. We also have that third one. So we have talented pool of employees, of talent people. We have data for deep technologies. We have trust. And fourth thing is the scale. We have created a scale. We have digitally empowered society. Nobody, no country can think even having the 5 billion transaction in a month. UPI has done it. And therefore, whether it is a biometric, whether it is a UPI, so any solution, we really want to scale up. I think we are at the right place to do such innovations. We are creating a very good public good platform, and the public good platform generally is being created from this very city, which is Bangalore. I hope that public good platform which is being created for so many things will continue for others also. And the last thing which is most important is the right policy framework from the government. We have startup policy, we have Agni, we have Atal Thinking Lab, we have everything which is required. Recently we have conducted 5G auction. Now government has well understood, now we cannot continue to work in silos, as the minister also said. You can't do anything in machine-to-machine communication and IoT if 5G spectrum is not being auctioned. Government has taken proactive steps. You just think over it. In 3 months, everything is over. Auction has happened. 52 gigahertz we were able to sold. And the best part is the day they deposited the money, they got the assignment, which used to take 3 to 4 months. This kind of the ease of doing business has been created by this very government, and government is not working in silos. They know if we really want to make IoT successful, we really want to make machine-to-machine communication successful, then we require telecom service provider should start 5G services at the earliest possible. This kind of the environment has been created. Believe me, you will not have such environment for innovation maybe in future. This is most conducive environment for innovation. As an STPI, we are also working on startups. We have 3 startup COEs in Bangalore. One is on IoT Open Lab, where we are doing a lot of research on Internet of the Things. We have one which is more focused, is from Atal Incubation Center, more focused on health sector. We also going to have one on efficiency augmentation. Apart from these three, we have 25 Center for Entrepreneurship across the country, which are generally domain specific, like for automobiles, we have at Bangalore, we have at Pune, which is called Motion. For FinTech, we have at Chennai, which is called FinBlue. So this whole, we as STPI are supporting full startup ecosystem for this country. We are creating, we will continue to create a startups ecosystem, Center for Entrepreneurship in this country. Innovation, as we said, is now a regular feature. Honorable Prime Minister has also in recent speech said, now we should add Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan, and Jai Vigyan, now Jai Anusandhan, Hail Innovation. So now I think there cannot be more conducive environment than now we have. And you understand this technology, we are the vast country. And there cannot be better equalizer than the technology. And technology has equalized so many things. You know, we always talks about urban and rural divide. We talks about something is available to haves, not haves. But this, you just see the example of UPI, you see the example of Aadhaar, there is no technology discrimination. Everybody has, anybody can work on the UPI. Everybody is, as a person, anybody who is transferring in the same manner, with the same spirit, maybe amount may be little less or maybe more. That's the difference. Recently, I think this European World Economic Forum also says that we have innovation, our index has increased, which has increased from 81st to 46th. And the last thing I would like to say, this is generally for my youngsters, this is a revolution. Sometimes we think why we were not part of that revolution, why we were not part of the freedom struggle, we have done something better, why we were not the part of Y2K problem when came, why we were not the part of the .com came. Now this is the phase of revolution, and people will remember, maybe when you are part of the revolution, you don't know this is going to be the revolution. But maybe after 10 years, you realize, oh, that was the revolution. So this is the right time, this is the right time for revolution, this is a revolutionary time for the innovation. That's it, that's all I want to add. Thank you very much.